So something has completely died 1 month after release. It's not even been 1 month actually. It's been about 3 weeks to 3.5 weeks and it is already completely dead. I can't believe this because it's generally such a fun game mode and it has so much potential. I've talked about it in the past. I've done some streams and had so much fun. But unfortunately, guys, at the moment, unless it's different, usually later on when the player base grows a tiny little bit, I can play some games and stream them. But unfortunately, most of the time, this is completely dead. It's really, really unfortunate, and it's something that has just popped up on the screen, and it is ARK Survival of the Fittest. Survival of the Fittest is live for crossplay on PC, Xbox and PlayStation. Survival of the Fittest pits up to 60 survivors against each other in a fast-paced, action-packed struggle for survival, where players are ultimately pushed into an epic final showdown, leading their dinosaur armies into battle. Now, doesn't that sound fantastic? And is it fun? Yes, it is. It's literally one of the best game modes that I've played Battle Royale mode ways, but they just don't have enough content for it, and they don't have enough, when I say content, they don't have enough of a progression system to make people want to play on, and play on because nothing gets saved. Now, we're going to be diving into it right now, having a look at the player base, and talking about what can save this, but will Wildcard do it? I don't know. I don't think so. It's sad considering the team just already said in the extra live stream in November saying, finally, this is going to probably be the time that Survival of the Fittest gets popular. But unfortunately, there's just not any promotion there, so there's no chance of it getting popular. Let's hop into this, guys. Smash that like button if you do enjoy. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you want yourself an ARK Survival Ascended server or renewing it, use my link in the description down below, and let's get into it. So when Survival of the Fittest was first launched back in 2016, I was very sad because I only got to try one game when I was really young and my PC just wasn't good enough for it to run. And yeah, it just, it really struggled. And then they released it January 2023 for Survival Evolved. And I loved it. I was hooked on it. I was streaming it day after day, night after night. Loved it so much. Unfortunately, when it came out, December 21st, it's only the 17th of January. This is the player base. So you've got a match that is in progress right now with 8 out of 60 players. You've got people trying to create a squads game with 2 out of 60. One that's in progress with the last 4 people. And when you scroll down on the Survival of the Fittest servers, it is literally 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 on every server apart from the matches that are in progress. And to me, it is absolutely crazy that at this when you want to play a game that's as big as ARK Survival Ascended and Survival Evolved, that you can't, in 2024, a game that was released last year, you can't jump on and just search for a match. It feels like you're playing a game that was made back in 2009 that you loved so much, and you're seeing if anyone is still online on the servers, and you might be able to find a lobby with like 8 people in or something if you're lucky. This is exactly what this feels like, and it's so upsetting because it has so much potential and it has just completely died on the game. Now, don't get me wrong, guys, I do love the standard version of ARK Survival Ascended, and most people are just generally happy, especially console players, that finally we can enjoy an ARK game which has all of the mods we've always wanted to see on the game. And look how many millions of people have downloaded some of the biggest mods, and it's fantastic, it's great. But the fact that there's a separate game mode that needs to be saved, it's already died in less than a month, is absolutely crazy to me. Now, what are some things that Wildcard can do to save Survival of the Fittest? In the past, they don't see instant success with it and they throw it away. And it's really upsetting because it's so much fun. And I can get hooked on it. Even if you're someone that doesn't like Battle Royale, you may play this version of ARK Battle Royale. And because it's so different and so much more fun to so many of the other Battle Royales, it will make you like enjoy it because of the sense. If you completely hate Battle Royale, then you might not care about that point. But what can they do? progression system. This is something I've talked about in many videos before. They need to add something that makes you feel excitement. When you win a game of survival of the fittest, you get like, you rise up into the sky and the music goes crazy and you're so excited, and you get like a something pop up saying congratulations, and then it gives you the credits and shows you Survival Ascended. It's amazing. It's so much fun. You feel rewarded. But as soon as you come out of the lobby, there's nothing to check your stats. There's nothing to see what level you are. They need to dedicate a team to doing this. A battle pass would be fantastic. If they wanted to, this is what I've said to so many people, if they could make this game mode completely free, and make it a separate download, so Survival Ascended like they've done in the past, then they could release a big launch trailer for Survival of the Fittest, now free on all platforms, on people to play on console, to play on Steam. I'm telling you, that player base will grow like mad. They could implement the battle pass, like I said. People can work towards skins, and it will be worth that effort, you know, that extra thing. And it's such a shame to so many of the ARK player base out there that wants to play it so badly, because it's completely dead. Now, on console, if I'm correct, this is cross-play, right? So there's 20 multiplayer servers. Is there anyone on console? Are we all playing in the same servers? That's something, if this is crossplay, right? So PC online multiplayer only, or is this only the PC ones? I'm not too sure. Because right now, to be honest, all I can ever see is 20 servers. So I don't know if this is different on console. You guys can let me know, because if it is different on console, I may load up and see if it's a bit more popular on there, because I don't see it being very popular right now on the Xbox, on the Steam version. But please, Studio Wildcard, this is a call out from me, myself, Loaded Crisis, saying if you can watch this video and you've seen it all the way through, can we see a big update on this? Make the game free. Make it a separate download. Release it on Steam. Give it a trailer. And don't get me wrong, I know it takes up time. It takes up resources. But it's literally a game mode that's on your game, but it's dead. It's unplayable. We can't even, like, if you want to go onto a normal official server, you can do that if that's what you really want to play. Those are still full up. But when I say those are still full up, even those on PC, they're just not, there's about 20,000 players that play on average. But that doesn't just include official servers. That's single player, that's non-dedicated, that's dedicated, that's Nitrado servers. So right now on PC, unfortunately, the game is just not what it set out to be from the beginning, and what people... Now, I've said plenty of times before, it's got the potential, but please, Studio Wildcard, we need your help to revive Survival of the Fittest with a little bit of love and a little bit of care. And I thought they did have a separate team working on it. I thought Jat was working on it. I could have been making that up. I'm not too sure. But anyway, I just want to hear what you guys think about this in the comment section down below, because I've never seen such a fall off of a AAA game. Can you call ARK a AAA game now? I think you happily can call them a AAA game. Maybe I'm being too over the top by saying that, but I think they've sold, they're worth billions now. They've sold millions of copies, and so to me, that's AAA, top of the range. So the fact that after less than a month, you can't even play is crazy. Even if I was sitting here right now talking to you guys and said, oh, let me just give you a quick review of Survival of the Fittest, I can't do it. They have talked about they're doing a dev kit update for Survival of the Fittest, which means players can create their own mods and their own maps for Survival of the Fittest, which gives you, and this is a new update coming later this month, I think, if I'm correct by saying that. But still, that's not going to bring anyone to the game mode. You have to release a launch trailer, and you have to make this game mode free. That's all I'm saying about it now. I could go on longer and rant and talk about even more things that I think could come to it. The gameplay itself is brilliant. They don't need to change any of that. That side of things they've got perfect. That's big credit to them for getting that sorted out. But what's a great game if it doesn't have a player base? Anyway, leave a like, subscribe, and that's my little rant over about Survival of the Fittest, because I was just so shocked to see how completely dead it is, and there's just literally no point in even clicking on that button when you come onto the game, as everything is 0, 0, 0, 0. Oh, anyway, catch you guys in my next video very soon.